Now let's head back out to the gymnasium and more Homestead Spartan Game Day right here on the Point 91 FM and online at WCYT.org.
Welcome back to Spartan Arena, a loud atmosphere here at Homestead High School for this SAC contest between the 11-2 Homestead Spartans, ranked 13th in Class 4A, coached by Chris Johnson in his 18th season at Homestead, and the number 4 ranked Northside Legends, 15-1 on the season, coached by Shabazz Khalik, who's in his 7th season at Northside. Hello once again, everyone. A reminder, you're here with Austin Render, Matt Schreck, Gabe Smith. It's already been a long day, starting at 5 o'clock with the Indiana-Michigan Power Game Day show, and we're here in another pregame show getting you ready for the boys game, which should be a lot of fun. Let's talk about the Spartans half of things, though. We've talked about Brandon Durnell not getting in foul trouble, but the bench is going to be huge for Homestead. Oni Ezecuda has kind of shown up as a guy that Coach Johnson can start to trust off the bench. Grant Raber's been great this season in terms of intensity, hustle, effort, and Zach Kruger made some plays. Logan Pauly's been struggling a little bit, but those are the 4 guys that will probably come off the bench for Homestead.
They're going to play key roles here tonight, going up against a Northside team that has a lot of depth. So you're going to see a lot of rotations, I think, from this Homestead team, trying to get some players some rest early on in the game, because on defense they're going to be working really hard to make sure that Jalen Butts and Keon Brooks don't get easy looks at the basket. And you see them during warm-ups, they're jumping up there, dunking like it's no problem. So this Homestead team needs to keep them out of the lane as much as possible and contest every open shot like it's the last shot of the game, because this Homestead team, they've seen at times where they have struggled a little bit offensively, and this Northside team is capable of scoring the ball at every single possession. They're capable of getting easy looks offensively. So for Homestead defensively, they're going to need some substitutions. That bench is going to be crucial. And we've seen that Homestead bench do well on the defensive side of the ball.
I think another thing for Homestead, they're amped up. They're ready to go. In front of this home crowd, it's electric. A big game in the SAC, the number 4 team in the state. They've got to be able to control that excitement. They've got to be able to channel the enthusiasm. Coach Johnson's 75% winning percentage here at home in his 18 seasons at Homestead. The Spartans have won 11 straight home games, and it has been a while since they have lost a weekend home game. So we'll see what the Spartans have in store for us here at home against the Northside Legends. The Legends will head onto the floor with their black visiting uniforms with black lettering and red trim. For the Homestead Spartans, it's their home white with blue lettering and gold trim. Durnell will tip for the Homestead Spartans. Jalen Butts for the Northside Legends, a pair of 3-1 teams in the SAC, trying to keep pace with undefeated Snyder. In a ruckus environment in Spartan Arena, Austin Render alongside Matt Schreck, Gabe Smith. This pivotal SAC matchup will start with Durnell tipping for the Spartans and Jalen Butts for the Northside Legends. The ball is in the air. The tip hit by Butts into the backcourt, and the Northside Legends corral it. Quarles across the timeline, left wing to Brandon Johnson. Johnson, a screen from Butts, pulls up from the elbow, tipped by Buck. Durnell saves it from going out of bounds and gives to Ferguson. Now to Mangus in the backcourt. We're 15 seconds in. We're scoreless. Homestead with their first possession of the game. Mangus on the right side, a screen from Durnell. Inside to Jake Archbold on the baseline. The freshman, a pass fake, now dribbles outside and hands off to Ferguson. He'll let a 3 fly. That's good! Ferguson right off the bat knocks down a 3. 3-0 Homestead, 7:25 to go in the first. Across the timeline, Elijah Holmes. Top of the key, left side now for Johnson. Between the circles to Brooks, right side for Holmes, and down low, a foul off the ball. Brandon Durnell is pumped up as he drew the foul. That's going to go on Juan Quarles. That's his first, the team's first. 7:15 to go in the first quarter, 3-0. Homestead on top. They'll have the basketball. Archbold will inbound facing the full court press of the Northside Legends. The inbound is to the big man Durnell, gives it right back to Archbold. Hands off to Ferguson in the backcourt. Guarded by Brandon Johnson. Across the timeline, Ferguson dribbles to the left side. Now floats to top of the key for Durnell. Dribbles to the right side. Between the circles, Mangus, left side, Buck. On the left wing to Ferguson. Down low for Durnell, working on Keon Brooks. Lost the ball, gets it back, shovel pass top of the key. Archbold, right side, Buck. Between the circles to Mangus, rotates it left side, Durnell into the corner to Archbold. He'll let a three-pointer fly, off the mark, and the rebound tipped around, collected by Corals. 6:40 to go first quarter, 3-0 Homestead. Corals with the basketball for the Legends. To the basket, he's fouled. No shot as Ferguson bumped him on his way inside. That's Ferguson's first, the team's first. 6:38 to go first quarter, 3-0 Homestead. Northside basketball under their own basket.
Great decision from Corals on that play, taking it the length of the floor and going right at Jack Ferguson, making him foul.
The inbound on the baseline from Brandon Johnson, lobs it in the Corals top of the key. Left side for Keon Brooks, the sophomore, averaging 21 points a game. Down the baseline, pass deflected right to Brandon Johnson, who misses the point-blank shot. Rebound off the knee of Brooks to Durnell. On the run for the Spartans, Durnell drives, wild shot, and a blocking foul. Juan Corals tried to get in and draw the charge, but instead he picks up his second foul, the team's second. 6:23 to go in the first quarter. It's 3-0 Homestead, and Brandon Durnell's at the line for 2 free throws for the Homestead Spartans.
Corals thought he had position. The Northside crowd definitely thought so, but Brandon Durnell gets the rebound. You can tell he's pumped up for this game. Takes it the length of the floor, goes right at Corals. Gets to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
67% free throw shooter. He misses the first. Into the game for Northside, Devontae Kinney, averaging 8 points a game off the bench, 6 assists as well for the Legends. Durnell at the line for one more. It's on its way, and he got 1 of 2. First point of the game for the big man. It's 4-0 Homestead, 6:22 in the first. Across the timeline, Kinney, top of the key for Butts. Bounce pass back to Kinney on the right side. Kinney holds the ball. Now Johnson left side to Brooks. Brooks pulls up for a deep 2 in the face of Mangus, but he misses a shot. Rebound collected by Archbold for Homestead. Durnell with it, finds Archbold. Now Ferguson still in the backcourt. Brandon Johnson applying pressure for the Legends as Ferguson gets it across the timeline. Top of the key for Buck. Right side for Jake Archbold. 5:53 in the first, 4-0 Homestead. Buck left side, baseline to Durnell. Durnell backing down Brooks. Top of the key for Archbold. He'll drive to the basket. A shot fake on Butts. Back outside to Ferguson. Three-pointer was blocked, but a foul. Brandon Johnson will pick it up. That's his first, the team's third, and 3 free throws coming up for Jack Ferguson. 5:40 to go in the first. 4-0 Homestead on top.
Brandon Johnson has done an excellent job all night thus far in this first quarter. He's just been following Jack Ferguson all around the three-point line, trying not to let him get a shot up. But on that play, he just got a little too close. A little bit of an acting job from Jack Ferguson, but when Johnson's that close to him, he's going to fall down and get the call more times than not.
Sometimes the ball doesn't lie as Ferguson misses the first, but he hits the second. Durnell dribbles right side, spins around Brooks, into the corner. Mangus, a 3, that's good! Parker Mangus hits the 3. 29-26 Homestead, 23 seconds to go in this second quarter. Kinney across the timeline. Now Northside will look for one. Clock at 15 seconds. Kinney at the half-court stripe. Left-hand dribble with 10 seconds. On the right side, it's Johnson. Clock ticks down to 5 seconds. Top of the key, Kinney. To the basket, the floater doesn't go. Rebound tipped up. Butts the putback, no good. First half's done. Homestead 29, Northside 26. Let's go down to Gabe Smith.
Coach, a very close game, and at the end of the first half, you guys are up 3. What are you telling your team in the locker room?
Well, man, I thought it was a good half defensively. We defended well. We stuck with the game plan. Now it's a matter of hitting shots.
All right, thanks, Coach. Back to you, Austin.
Thank you, Gabe. 29-26. Homestead leads by 3 at halftime. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Gabe Smith will join us here for the Marco's Pizza halftime show. Your score, Homestead 29, Northside 26. Stay tuned. You're listening to the home of Homestead Spartan basketball, The Point, 91 FM. 29 seconds to go in the fourth. 60-59 Homestead at the line. Mangus a 1-and-1. He missed the front end at his last trip. He's an 88% free throw shooter. He missed it again. Rebound Butts. Northside with the ball. 25 seconds, down 1. Brooks to the basket. Butts missed the layup. The tip in is good. 18 seconds to go. Spartans down 1. Clock down to 13 seconds. 61-60 Northside. Ferguson with a basketball. Ferguson between the circles with 5. To the basket. Kicks it. Archbold baseline. Hits the front of the rim. Doesn't go. And Northside with 0.4 seconds to go is going to escape Spartan Arena with a victory.